It's Veterans Day, the day when we honor those who served our country in the armed forces. But what can we do beyond saying thank you for your service? With some ideas, Karen Myers joins us now. She is the vice chair of Grace After Fire, an organization that helps female veterans reacclimate to civilian society. Karen, what are some of the ideas? I mean, we appreciate what these men and women have done for us, but more than words, what can we do that would benefit them?
There are a number of things that we can do, and I think one of the most important things that we can do is recognize how much they have to offer. When men and women return from the military, they have had a lot of experience in facing very difficult challenges. They're smart, they're well educated, they're well disciplined, they're team players, and I think that in addition to providing funding to support organizations that help them make the transition, employers can recognize what tremendous resources they have, and the people in the community who have not gotten to know some of these returning veterans can reach out to them and make them part of their networks and get to know them on a day-to-day basis and appreciate all that they have to offer. You see veterans coming back home after military service. We see women veterans coming back home after military service. They have a lot on their hands. They have to reconnect with their families. They have to find a job. They have to find a place for themselves in their communities. And the organizations that help them do that need financial support. But people can do that directly by getting to know them, appreciating their talents and what they have to offer, and connecting them with work opportunities and the opportunities to be of service to their community in the way they've been of great service to the country during their time in the military.
And no question about any of that. But Karen, how should somebody that hasn't served, say, approach someone who has, that's now a coworker? And are there any questions that you would ask them that maybe should be off limits? Maybe you should get to know them a little better before you jump right into, hey, what was it like over there, or something like that, you know? I mean, how can we be, I mean, people can be clods, you know they can, with some of that kind of thing. So how should you approach somebody like, you know, as a coworker on that issue?
I think that you approach a military person or a person with military experience the way you approach other coworkers. And you approach people generally by finding out what you have in common. Mm-hmm. Did you go to the same school? Do you like sports? Are you interested in the opera? Do you have children? What do you do after work? Would you like to meet for lunch? There are lots of ways that you can approach people without asking about sensitive subjects. But I think one of the things that is important, and one of the things that Grace After Fire tries to do with the women veterans that we serve, is help them to build a network, a peer-to-peer network of people who have had military experience, so that when they find themselves in social situations that are a little bit difficult for them, that they can reach out to one another and share their experiences in dealing with them. But I think the most important thing in building relationships with other people is to treat them as people who have common needs and common interests, and allow them to use their experiences and their talents without perhaps asking them directly about issues that are sensitive.
Very good, Karen. Karen Myers, Vice Chair of Grace After Fire, that organization that helps female veterans reacclimate to civilian society. Some good advice here on this Veterans Day, and we appreciate what you do as well. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, and if others need information about what the organization does, it's www.graceafterfire.org, and there are a lot of ideas on the website as well.
Very good. Thank you, Karen.